welcome to the channel. My name is Kevin J. Moore and the channel is Ptertain TV. Now, I'm going to talk about Megyn. No, don't worry. Not that Megyn. Not that Megyn. No. I'm going to talk about Megyn Kelly. Now, Megyn Kelly is an American conservative journalist and media personality. She currently hosts a talk show and podcast, The Megyn Kelly Show, and it airs daily on Sirius XM. So she's well known. She worked for Fox News in the past, and then she also worked for NBC News too. So she is well known in the media as a media personality. Now Megyn, she said or made some comments about Ron Desanitis, which I believe are unjustified, and this is the reason for this video. Listen to what Megyn said about Ron Desanitis.
For the record, we asked DeSantis to come on the show. He has not said yes, and I find that very interesting. You know, I love Piers Morgan, he's a pal of mine, but why would you go sit with the British guy and not come on the show? And I do think there's a reason for it, and I will venture to say he's afraid. I'm just going to put it out there. He's afraid because he knows the kind of interview that I would give him. He's not going to get a pass.
Megyn is showing signs of jealousy, isn't she, really? She's showing signs of jealousy, isn't she? Why would you sit with a British guy and not come on this show? A little bit of xenophobia thrown in there. She tries to make it not sound as bad by saying she's a pal of Piers. But she said Piers, didn't she? She used his first name. When it came to Ron DeSantis, she just said DeSantis. And the way she said it, it clearly shows a disrespect of the man. She's disrespecting the man, isn't she? Let's listen to some more of what Megyn said. We're
not there to rub elbows with these guys who may or may not be president and inure ourselves in their good graces. The reporters need to remember that.
Megyn claims that Ron DeSantis is afraid. She said it twice, doesn't she? She falls short of calling him a coward, doesn't she, really? But calling him afraid is tantamount to calling him a coward, isn't it? But is he afraid? What's the evidence suggest? Because we have to use evidence, don't we? We have to look at evidence and see whether her claim that he's afraid to come on a show will be substantiated with facts. Let's look at some facts and we can find out whether or not he would be afraid to come on the show with Megyn Kelly. Let's have a look at some facts. Let's have a look at the man's military service and let's see if what she claims is substantiated. In 2004, in his second year of law, Ron DeSantis was commissioned as an officer in the US Navy and assigned to the Navy Judge Advocate General's Corps, or better known as JAG. Now JAG, I'm sure it was a TV series years ago, there's a TV series called JAG based on the Navy's real life JAG unit. But he really wasn't in this unit, and obviously they're not just going to pick anybody out of this sort of role. He obviously must have been quite a brave officer, an upstanding officer. It said he completed his Naval Justice School in 2005. Later that year, he reported to JAG Trial Service Office Command Southeast at Naval Station Mayport, Florida. Just moving on a little bit now. It says he was stationed later on at Joint Task Force Guantanamo, working directly with detainees at the Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp. So he was actively involved and working with detainees at the Guantanamo Bay Detention Camp. So obviously dealing with people, perhaps terrorists and people that are a threat to America, or a threat generally speaking. Anyway, dealing with these people, you can't really call someone in that role, in that kind of role, afraid. You can't really describe somebody that, what we've read so far, is afraid, can it? It doesn't make much sense, does it? Moving on. In 2007, Ron DeSantis reported to the Naval Special Warfare Command Group in California, where he was assigned as a legal advisor to SEAL Team 1. So again, he's assigned as an advisor, legal advisor to SEAL Team 1. And it said he deployed into Iraq in 2007 as part of the troops' surge into Iraq. Right, he served as a legal advisor to the SEAL commander of the Special Operations Task Force in West Fallujah. So obviously he was there with the SEAL Team 1, but it wasn't part of SEAL Team 1. He wasn't a SEAL himself, but it was actually with them, dealing with them and helping them with legal information and legal stuff. So obviously to go there in the first place, to get involved in that sort of thing, would definitely take bravery, wouldn't it? He said he returned to the US in 2008, and he was appointed to serve as a special assistant US attorney at the US Attorney's Office in the Middle District of Florida. So there's a lot more, but I'm not going to go into all. You can get the picture of someone that's obviously a very brave person. You're not getting a picture of someone that's a wimp, are you, really? Listen to this now. This is talk about what he was awarded. Ron DeSantis got these awards while for his service. It says he got the Bronze Star Medal, the Navy and Marine Corps Commendation Medal, the Global War on Terrorism Service Medal, and the Iraq Campaign Medal. So when it said he was still serving in the US Reserves later on up to about 2019. And then it says things changed because he got inaugurated. So not a kind of person you could really describe as afraid, can you really? It's clear the man's a patriot, isn't it? He's a patriot. He definitely can't be described as afraid. Went to Iraq, he served his country, has got a good military record, but she's calling him afraid to go on a talk show. Absolute nonsense, isn't it? Megyn there is talking absolute nonsense, isn't she? She's perhaps confusing fear with prudence. Now, let's have a listen to some more of an angry rant. Let's see what she says.
Leadership is supposed to be adversarial. For the love of God, these journalists should show it. I don't give a shit if you've fallen in love with DeSantis or Trump for that matter. They're not your friend. Your friend is your audience, is the truth. Grow a pair. Your business is not to be loved. It's to tell the truth. Respect is what you want. Respect will get you an audience. Love is for pundits who just want to say the nice, sweet nothings that people want to hear. The whole thing is bass-ackwards. It upsets me.
Megyn says, your business is to tell the truth. Respect is what you want. Respect will get you an audience. So that's what Megyn says, but the thing is Megyn telling the truth about Ron DeSantis, describing him as afraid? She could have thought of another reason, but she decided to say, just because he didn't want to come on her show, that he's afraid. That's what she came up with absolutely not one drop of evidence. No evidence whatsoever. She just made the comment, made the statement. Richard, it's really quite insulting to him, but she made the statement with no evidence calling him afraid. Is she going to get respect? Is she going to earn respect by going on an unhinged rant just because Ron DeSantis decided he didn't want to go on a show? He might go on in the future, I don't know. But the point is, at this point, she's saying that he's afraid to go on her show with absolutely, as I said, no evidence whatsoever. It's a sad one, isn't it, really? I mean, to be honest, I've watched Megyn over the years, and she has been quite entertaining in some things. She's made some good points. I've seen some of her work, and a lot of it I've seen has been reasonably worth watching, a lot of it. But I think on this one, she did drop the ball, as I say, because the claims she makes about him being afraid is totally ridiculous, of course, and it doesn't make any sense. It's just ridiculous. And now we're just want to say thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, because if you do, it'll help me to build the channel. I need your help. I want you to help me to build this channel by subscribing and liking the video. And also, can you share it with all your friends and family? Everybody, share it with everybody. Let everybody know. Let everybody get to this channel, to get to the content that's in this channel, because it's very important to me. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.